What's going on, y'all? It's ManCodeTV. We back in here with another one, and we gonna talk about a few things here, man, tonight, man. Especially with this whole Instagram thing and all this nonsense, man. But before I even get started, man, just make sure you subscribe to the channel. ManCodeTV. This is a man zone. This is where men can unapologetically come through, say what's up, speak on whatever topics we talking about. And yeah, just be yourself. Like I said, the ladies can come through, check out the chat as well. It's definitely a channel for the fellas. So, fellas, you welcome. Come through, chill out, do what you got to do, man. Get your conversation on, man. See what I'm talking about. And yeah, let's rock. So, yeah, so make sure, what I'm saying, you check out my channel. You can see it right here, ManCodeTV. Check me out. It's ManCodeTV. And yeah, I'm here on YouTube just doing my thing. Like I said, here for the fellas, here to give us a voice, man. Make sure we heard out here. All right, so we're going to talk about this whole little thing, man, going on with this Instagram deal, right? Like, yo, this chick right here, I've been seeing this on the internet for the last 2 or 3 days, probably past week, because Instagram is out here they're supposed to be taking these likes away off of people's accounts. And so people is just going crazy, and they doing like a little pilot program with it right now. And they over in like Canada, Australia, and a few other places, right? And people are just freaking out right now because they ain't brought it to the US yet. They haven't came to the US, and people here in the US, they already kind of getting scared and whatnot. But they already hitting folks in, like I said, Canada and Australia and some other countries. They got it going too, where they they doing this little pilot program, basically where they taking away the likes off of people's profiles so you can't see them. So you be able to, or they taking some of them away. I don't know if they're taking all of them away, but they definitely taking, I think, most of them away. Or they taking all of them away, something like that. But anyway, you ain't gonna be able to see what you could see. And so you got this chick right here. She's supposed to be like some Instagram model or something like that. And she crying and boo-hooing and all this, talking about some she losing money and stuff like that. And man, and this how this chick look. Yo, this how you look when all you do is me on Instagram all day trying to get likes. You know what I'm saying? You go from chic to looking like you not on fleek. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at this chick, man. She looking crazy out here. Yeah, she looking crazy out here, man. Look at this chick, man. Like face just all jacked up. But yeah, so anyway, so this chick is named, she out of Australia, some Instagram model. And ain't no such thing as an Instagram model. And I'm going to speak on that as we go forward into this conversation. So, but anyway, this chick is like an Australian model, Instagram model, whatever. Michaela Testa. And so this chick had a breakdown or whatever, where she crying on her little feed and stuff and talking about what she's going to do. She don't know what to do. She losing her mind because the likes not going to be there. And she don't know how she going to survive no more. And just all kind of types of nonsense and bullish. She got having a mental breakdown, and she got a mental problem because she always on Instagram and she just need it. And so they be talking about these people are influencers and all this stuff or whatever, right? But and they get ad money and stuff like that. So I guess companies see how many likes they getting, and they try to like come at them and talking about, if you can advertise for me or whatever, because you got so much traffic coming to your pages and blah, blah, blah. But if you really know what's going on Instagram, man, you going to know that it's more than just some little advertising and stuff like that. We already know, the fellas know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, you're going to know by the end of this convo we going to have right here on all this. Because all of this ain't about no advertising and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So, so basically Instagram is trying to do away with the likes because they're saying it makes users, of Instagram feel pressure. They feel like pressure to compete with other users and stuff like that. So they want to take that away, and they need to take the comments away too. I mean, why I need to see comments of dudes thirsting and stuff over these chicks. Talking about, oh, you so beautiful and this and that. That's a problem with a lot of dudes right now, man. They up here seeing these chicks on Instagram and they just like, hey girl, I'll send you this, I'll send you some money. Oh, just let me see some pictures and stuff like that. Like they think they gonna go on a date with the girl, I guess. And any of these girls that be on here. Which we know that ain't happening. You ain't going on a date with nobody. So, you know what I'm saying? Them chicks don't even know if you you know what I'm saying? They don't even know you alive, man. You know what I mean? So okay. All right, got my man Solo in the building, man. Salute to you, man. Yeah, I see you about to head to bed, man. Yeah, we kind of late, man, but I had to try to get this one in real quick, man. But salute to you, man. Solo TV 84, man. That's my man, 100 grand. You know what I'm saying? Definitely check him out when you get a chance. He do his thing. But yeah, so I appreciate you for coming through too, man. And appreciate you for having me on your panel as well, dog. But yeah, so anyway, so this this chick right here, she boo-hooing and crying and stuff, all these goofy likes and all this. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all get a little look. Let y'all get a listen.
I'm just trying to stay calm so I can get these words out properly because they're not coming out. I just think I'm gonna have a really big break.
Chick up here looking like a clown, man, with the lips.
It's really I know mentally Instagram for me is a problem. So I'm just gonna leave for, maybe a couple of weeks.
Well, you need to leave for a year.
So I can get back on track because right now I am just scaring myself. I don't know what's going on inside my head. And I just wanted you guys to know that the things you say to me really do affect me. And I read them. I do read them. I read every comment. I read every DM.
Aww.
I thought I had thick skin, but obviously,
Nah, chick, you need to get your ass off of Instagram. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Trying to come up off of dudes. You know what I mean? Trying to come up. And let me, we gonna hit when I'm really trying to get on. You know what I'm saying? So she crying over the Instagram likes. She ain't gonna have as many likes on her little page and all that, so people can't see. And really, all the whole Instagram thing is just a popularity contest. So basically, and this is how all social media works. If you see me with 50,000 likes on a picture or something, right? You know what I'm saying? I look like I'm the man. I'm like I'm doing my thing. So somebody else sees my page and like, oh, this dude got 50,000 likes, man. Let me like this picture, man. It must be good. Even though you could see, if you like the picture or not, or the girl, whoever, if you like my picture or not. You know what I'm saying? Either like it or not. You don't need to see if other people liked it to know if you like it. See, that's all social media is. It's a tag team game. You know what I'm saying? They just tag teaming. It's like, it's a domino effect. Oh, okay. I like it. I mean, hey, man, you gotta like it since I liked it. Oh, I gotta like it since you liked it. They ain't doing nothing but playing tag team, man, out here with this stupid social media stuff. And that's why people scared about the likes and the comments going away and all that stuff. Because they know if people just gotta judge stuff on their own merit, that half the time, man, they probably won't even like that shit, or they probably won't even comment. But when you see other people commenting on something and you see other people liking a picture or something or a post, then you automatically kind of gonna like it. Especially with the younger crowd, they ain't nothing but some followers anyway, man. Most people that be on social media is followers. So when one person do it, the other ones do it. I said I would love to see Instagram take away all the likes, take away all the comments, take away all that shit. And let's see what it do then. Because like I said, it ain't nothing but a follower, monkey see, monkey do society that's going on in real life and out here in social media. Okay, what's going on, Jamel Collins? I see you on the check-in. I appreciate you for coming through. But yeah, so yeah, you know, you got the crazy makeup, you know what I'm saying, looking crazy. You know what I mean? Look at this broad, man. And she always, and these chicks always on social media, you know what I'm saying, with the heavy caked up makeup, trying to make you think it is what it ain't, what it is. You know what I'm saying? All that. All right, and then what I'm about to really get to is that, all right, so you know, like I said, they going crazy over the likes, but it's more than about likes. We really know what's going on out here, man. And what's really going on and what Instagram need to crack down on and all these social medias, I'm gonna put Twitter in there too, is this whole is prostitution. That's what the real thing is, because that's what most of these chicks is doing is prostitution. You know what I'm saying? Escort and prostitution. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look on these chicks' pages, hold on. We gonna hold up. Let me see. Hold up. We gonna hit it. Like this chick right here, right? You see the same broad. Now we gonna go to her little Instagram feed or whatever, right? Now, all right, she got her little page or whatever, right? You know, she got her little followers and stuff like that, right? You know what I'm saying? But look right here, what you see. You know what I'm saying? You see that OnlyFans joint, you know what I'm saying? And the OnlyFans joint is when you go here, all right. Now, see, you can't see nothing in the OnlyFans joint. He said they done blurred it out. You know, you got to pay money to get to it. But we all know what that is. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing but some low key, ain't no low key. It's low key, high key escorting, low key, high key prostitution. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't cracking down on that. What's so funny is when you remember when they had that whole thing with Craigslist and all these other sites, people were like, oh, if you got anything to do with prostitution, you know, we kind of view that and throw that in with like sex trafficking and stuff like that. You know, we gonna shut you down, and they shut down a whole part of Craigslist where that whole section is gone now. You know what I'm saying? I think it was, I don't know if it's Backpage too, man. I can't remember all the ones they was doing. I think Backpage was part of it too. But they got rid of their whole section. Anything that had to do with prostitution, escorting, sex work, all of that stuff, man, they got rid of it. You know what I mean? But if they were so worried about it, the government and all that, why they still letting Instagram go on? And Instagram got a lot of kids on it. You know, it's a lot of kids on Instagram, you know, sharing stuff with their friends and all that stuff. But you got a whole section of Instagram and Twitter too. But I'm gonna focus on Instagram because the Instagram is what's probably the most popular social media thing out here. Instagram got a whole section of it where all these chicks is doing is prostituting. They get their little followers, you know what I'm saying, during the daytime, you know what I'm saying, in the day hours, they on there booty popping, you know, they twerking, they doing all of that in the daytime, you know, they got their little regular pictures and stuff like that. Then they got the little OnlyFans joint up at the top of the profile, you know, and then they might have something like, oh, I got booking information. You know what I'm saying? Booking information. At first, when Instagram started, a lot of folks were thinking like, oh, okay, you know, these is models, you know, they getting booked for clubs and stuff like that. People was thinking that because that's how I used to be in the back, you know, in the back in the day. You know, you had like a lot of models and stuff. And if they had pictures up anywhere, they always had like book information. Usually, you know, you'll see them at a club or something like that. They doing a thing to make me in bottle service, anything, making an appearance or something like that. But these was like real models. You know what I'm saying? These wasn't no little, hey, I'm gonna throw up a page. You know, I'm gonna sell some booty for $50. All you gotta do is just send me an email and hey, we can make it happen. Nah, that wasn't what it was back in the day. That's all it is now. All them folks from Craigslist, they all done moved to Instagram. That's what the game is. That's what it is right now. You know what I mean? And okay, I see you trying to wipe. Appreciate you for coming through and trying to white on the check-in. But yeah, so all you got right now is all these prostitutes and stuff on Instagram and all that stuff, and they ain't doing nothing about that. But yet, like I said, they took down Craigslist and all that. And you know, we gonna hop more into this, man. Hold on. Like I was telling you about that OnlyFans. I mean, you know, boom, you even got the New York Times talking about it. How OnlyFans changed sex work forever. OnlyFans has put X-rated entertainment in the hands of its entertainers. Call it the payway of porn. So, all right. So, like I said, This OnlyFans thing is all over Instagram. All those chicks, all these Instagram models damn near got OnlyFans. And it's mostly so they can get you off Instagram and they can come over there and they can either show you some naked pictures, they playing with themselves with like a dildo or something like that, you know, some kind of sexual act or something like that. Or shoot, even they, you know what I'm saying, to meet up somewhere or whatever, you know what I'm saying, for pay to play, prostitution, you know, whatever, escorting, whatever they want to call it. They try to call it escort and they try to make it seem like it's a more cleaned up thing. And the thing what's crazy about all this though is that on Instagram, you know, Instagram is seen as an innocent thing. Everybody using Instagram. People, folks, grandma use Instagram. Little kids, man. I got nephews that be on Instagram. I got all kind of, you know what I'm saying, your family members, all kind of people, all ages is on Instagram. Yet you got prostitutes on there with little kids. So what you think gonna happen? Then you got prostitutes on there with little kids, all at the same time, everybody congregating in the same area. You know what I mean? And ain't nobody saying nothing. And people just going along like it's all good, but yet they gonna shut down a little Craigslist, but they ain't doing nothing about none of this social media stuff. I be seeing crazy stuff on Twitter too. And I'm like, yo, that shit crazy. I mean, that should be all out in the open, just straight on your main pages. It ain't like it's hidden. It's on your main pages and all that. So you got all these thirsty dudes that be going on here, you know, following these chicks. Hey, girl, you know, let me da. Hey, and then they lead them off of there to some other site, like I said, the OnlyFans, and you got another one, I think like Mini Vids or something like that. I seen something like early on, something about some chick was saying, "Oh, come to my Mini Vids," and it's nothing but more porn like stuff where they doing that nasty little sexual acts and stuff like that. Like I say, ain't nobody saying nothing about it, but yet kids are on social media and they're on Instagram like it ain't nothing, you know. And hold on, you know, I ran across this article as well, the rise of Instagram prostitution. All right, and then I was reading this and they were talking about something about like atmosphere models or something like that. Hold on, man, let me see. Yeah, this atmosphere models. All right, so it's saying an atmosphere model. Have you ever heard of an atmosphere model? Sometimes models are booked to be atmosphere to elevate the vibe of a party with their beautiful presence, to make a host client look good, and to give the illusion that all the pretty girls go there. All right, let's see. This says big in New York and LA. But they say it's a different kind of atmosphere model. I never even heard of this atmosphere model, so I read this article. I'm like, the hell is the damn atmosphere model? They said the girl is usually booked by a guy or even a woman or a modern day madam, you know, the little prostitute mommy of the whole operation, to go to a dinner with older men and get paid. These girls typically aren't agency signed and will get 100, 200 cash to enjoy a dinner with older men. It says a huge in Las Vegas. And if you live in Los Angeles, there's a chance you've seen billboards advertising a certain app for models on Sunset Boulevard. All right, let's see here. All right, so I did see this as well, where this chick, hold on, let's see. All right, so it says, I was once on a set with another model for an ad campaign. When I first heard about this kind of escort during break, I was showing her photos of my husband and fiance and talking about our relationship. She teared up and said I was doing everything right and that she wished that she had a life with a guy she loved. When I asked her why she did the dinners regularly, she said, it felt weird at first. I try not to think about it too much, but because it makes me feel guilty, but it's easy money. So, and these are, like I said, these are these Instagram broads on, you know what I'm saying, on here. And man, they getting paid to go meet up with dudes. Like I said, they talk about sex trafficking. Yo, that's all. What is this? It's in broad daylight. It's right in your face. This is worse than any kind of any of that Craigslist stuff. Because like I said, Instagram is made to seem like it's some kind of like fun thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a fun thing. and it's all fun and games and it's giggles, he, ha ha ha. Hey, it's just Instagram or whatever. And they up here sex trafficking on here. They got little girls out here meeting up with men for money. You know what I'm saying? And then I read on here too where they're talking about, hold on, where's the other one at? All right, you know, your favorite Instagram model might be a prostitute. Of course, we already know that, but some people don't know that. I've been knew that, you know. And let's see here what they talking about. All right, so on here, source laugh most of. All right, so hold on. I read something on this like then it just broke that down real smooth. Hold up. Oh, man. 6 figures, man. To be a prostitute. So basically, I'm gonna break it down because I read this. So a lot of dudes and a lot of people that already know, a lot of these girls that be on Instagram that look just like that little Australian model that was crying. These girls, they get contacted. You know what I'm saying? They get sent DMs and stuff like that. Hold on, I think this might be up here in this part, man, where they talking about the DMs. So yeah, dudes be sliding in the DMs from like these other countries and stuff. You know, they hit that DM or they hit their little booking information, you know, and then you know they make that transaction. So basically, these girls get flown out to Dubai and all these spots, and dudes be doing the nastiest stuff to them, and they get paid money to go out there. But that's what's going on Instagram. That's really a huge thing on Instagram right now. You know, it's so much. It's a joke. Oh, okay. I see you, Jamel Collins. It's all prostitution, marriage, legal prostitution. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's crazy. I said, all right. So they talking about sliding into the DMs. You know, they say this is the most common way Instagram prostitution is initiated. Usually, a guy slides into your DMs. Apparently, the most common prospect is either a younger, attractive Middle Eastern man or older Middle Eastern man. So you know that's some dudes out in Dubai. You know they got all this money to burn, and yo, that's what they doing. That's what a lot of folks is doing on Instagram with these so-called Instagram models and all that. That's why these chicks are so scared about the comments and the likes, because the more likes and comments you get, you know, your ranking goes up and more people see your stuff. And you know, they want to be seen by these dudes, by these kind of people. You know, these dudes out here looking for prostitutes and escorts. And some of these chicks ain't even like lifetime prostitutes. They ain't even lifetime escorts. A lot of these girls are like in college and stuff. And they friends be telling, or somebody from one of these little ad agencies pretending to be an agency come to them and like, oh, you know, hey, you can hey, I see you got so many likes on your on your little profiles and stuff like that. Hey, would you like to meet this guy or whatever? I was like, oh, what guy? Then see, you know what I'm saying? That's like their little middleman. They set up these little agencies and stuff to get at these girls if they can't get at them themselves. You know what I mean? It's a whole little ring. It's crazy. This whole thing is crazy. And I'm surprised they still letting this shit go on Instagram. I'm sure at some point this shit gonna get cracked down on because, like I said, it's a lot of little young girls on there. And you can easily get at them. I mean, you got a little, I don't know what the age range is, how old you got to be to have an Instagram account, but I mean, shit, I know it's teenagers on there at least, you know? And hold on, let me see. So so these people, they said the guy will ask if you're available on a specific date to come party with him and his client on a luxurious trip. They said the rates are high, anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000, sometimes even higher. The location is generally somewhere in Dubai or Bali, where girls are flown out to party for a week with a prince. And let's see, to hear more info, the contacts ask for like their WhatsApp, and the WhatsApp is like another little. It's not Instagram. It's like a little instant messenger thing. A lot of people overseas use, and I don't know if that many people here use in the U.S., but I know it's big overseas. A whole little WhatsApp thing, and outside the U.S., a lot of people use that. Let's see. So the contact asks to use WhatsApp so the conversation can't be tracked. Oh, okay. So they use WhatsApp, the little messenger, so nobody can't track what they're doing. So I guess that's why they don't want to use the Instagram Messenger for too long just to make initial contact. Then they're gonna jump on a little WhatsApp joint. Oh, okay. So I didn't even know that. Okay. They say everything is done over WhatsApp or Signal. I don't know what that is. While on the trip, guys expect much more and pay extra for sexual favors. Boom. I already knew that. We know that. Like I said, if people ain't know, there's a lot of folks that ain't know that though. I know I had dudes that was like, oh, you know, Instagram models, yeah, they be doing appearances. I'm like, yo, them chicks ain't, yo, dog. Majority of them chicks ain't doing no appearances at no clubs, dog. If you think that's where they get money from, that's how they being out, you know, they get flown out on all these trips and stuff, man, you tripping, fam. Nah, this ain't for no club appearances, bro. This ain't, nah, it's way more than that. So yeah, they get what they get. All right, so the dudes is hitting them for the sexual favors. And then what it says, sometimes it's alluded to during the arrangement. Sometimes it's agreed to beforehand, the whole little sex thing or whatever. But in most cases, sex is just expected. Comply or you don't get a plane ticket home. Oh, shit. Whoa. So they saying like, you get flown out there, but if you don't do what they tell you to do, yo, they're like, yo, you got to get home on your own. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you use some of that money that, you know what I'm saying, I paid you for that little nasty little thing we did with me and my homeboys last night with you in the chic palace. You had to use some of that to get home because we ain't going to fly you home. Oh, so if you don't do what they tell you to do, then, oh, okay, damn, see, I ain't even know all of that. See, that shit, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right, it says sometimes you're asked if you're available for a local dinner in LA or Las Vegas. The rate can be anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 and up a night, and sexual acts are expected. If you don't comply, the pimp or the madam will freak out and not pay you anything. Oh, see, they got the whole operation going. So they be linked up. It ain't even just, you know, I thought it was just where like a lot of the girls just doing on their own. You know, I ain't know they was linked up with the pimps. And all right, so they got an operation. So I'm sure some of the girls probably doing on their own, but I guess they got a little, you know, they got the little agencies and all that as well. So damn, yo, that's crazy. So you get a smaller. So they got the finder's fees and stuff. That's what I was saying before. How they got these people that scout Instagram, you know what I'm saying? And they be on there, you know, they be looking for those girls with the different little following and stuff like that, and see who got what as far as like a following and what the comments looking like and who's hitting up they, you know, the little OnlyFans and all that stuff. And they scout them girls out. And then they contact the girl, then they get the girl hooked up with the dudes. And you know, that's how they do the whole transaction, man. It's wild. Wow. And then they just talk about more in this little article about how your favorite Instagram model might be a prostitute. I already knew that, you know. But it's crazy to me, like, they up here talking about likes, and I understand the likes, but shoot, they need to be cracking down on that prostitution because, like I said, that shit running wild. That shit is running real crazy. You know, man, that shit running real crazy. Hell yeah, Jamel Collins, yeah, it's going down. And, you know, I had to hit on that because I saw the little, you know, the thing with the girl crying and all that about the likes, and I'm like, all right. So I looked that up and I'm like, they ain't saying nothing about the prostitution and them, but they talking about likes. I'm like, wow, that's real crazy. You know what? Hold up. We're going to look and see what the age is for like, hold up. How old you got to be to get on Instagram, man. Hold on, man. Instagram. Oh, look at that. Instagram requires everyone to be at least 13 years old before they can create an account on Instagram. So look at that shit, y'all. 13 is the age. And they up here they be talking about child pornography and all this stuff. And they got prostitutes, y'all, on Instagram with 13-year-olds. Let that marinate for a minute. See, I ain't even know that. They got prostitutes out here, y'all, getting Johns and all the little thirsty dudes to hit them up for money, you know, to pay for playing all that so they can sleep with these girls. So Instagram basically to me is like a little neighborhood. It's just an online neighborhood. And you got your little online neighborhood and you got your, so basically in my mind, you got a family right next door to like a strip club or a massage parlor, you know, rub and tug, something like that, or like a prostitution house or something like that. That's basically what's going on Instagram and social media. It ain't just Instagram, it's other ones too. Twitter and shoot. I don't know about Facebook. I don't really be on Facebook. I know Instagram and Twitter for sure. I know that for sure. But like I said, you see that 13 years old, y'all, you ain't got to be nothing but 13 years old to be on freaking Instagram. And they got all these little prostitutes on there running wild. Like I see so many, and like I said, they didn't normalize it too for like college girls and even high school girls. Because those high school girls and college girls, they see that, they be like, oh, how you making all this money? And they see how them girls making the money, like, yo, hold up. So all I got to do is make an Instagram and do my little OnlyFans thing where I get naked and do all kind of nasty stuff to myself, play with myself and stuff, and guys will send me money. Oh, what? And then you can go to, you know, and they be thinking, oh, you can go to Dubai and get flown out and you get $2,000 or $3,000, 10,000, and just to what? Hang out with the guys? Oh man, shoot, I would do that like that. You know, the girls are like, I do that, and they young, high school, they impressionable. You know, and they normalizing it because, like I said, it's on a family friendly app. Like, don't nobody look at Instagram as being nothing scary or nothing like you got to run away from. So, like I said, they up here worrying about the wrong thing with stupid ass stuff like Craigslist. Ain't nobody on no damn Craigslist but grown folks and, you know, dudes that's looking in the back pages and stuff trying to find like a prostitute or something. But Instagram itself is sitting right next. It's sitting right next to a kid putting up a post about him and his friends hanging out with Santa Claus or something. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. That shit is wild, y'all. That shit is real crazy. 13 years old. And like I said, they didn't normalize it where girls are so public with not even caring if you know they got the little OnlyFans thing on there. Because like I said, most people know what that damn OnlyFans thing is. And it's like the other one is called like ManyVids 2 or something. It's the same kind of deal. You know, same kind of deal. I just went across this girl's page, and she was talking about, oh, she got poster of the year or something on ManyVids or something. And all she does is, you know, she's showing her breasts and stuff and twerking and all this stuff. And they gave her an award or something because she was one of the most popular people on that through Instagram. Yo, man, that stuff is wild. Yeah, I know Jamil Collins is sad. It's real sad. And like I said, it's so normalized. You know, you got all these little young girls, like I said, from whatever age you get to when you're a freshman in high school, all the way through that. And then through, you know, college and stuff. So that plays in with the whole sugar daddy, sugar baby thing. And people they're so used to this now. Like I said, people have been desensitized to this stuff. You know, where even the little girls, the young girls that do this stuff, they think there ain't nothing wrong with it. You know? And then we don't even talk about what me and my man Low Key was talking about the other day on one of his panels. I think it was one on my panel, but we ended up talking about it on my thing. But he had mentioned it on his, where like the whole Cardi B thing and all these other rapper female chicks, how they promote this same kind of lifestyle where, you know, you sleep with a guy for money. All of this stuff is tied in together. And it's just seen as like a part of pop culture now. A girl being an escort, a girl being a prostitute, a girl being naked on camera is like so normal now, where like high school people think that shit is normal. The guys think it's normal. for girls to do that stuff. The girls think it's normal for them to do that stuff and get money to do it. Yeah, Instagram is allowing it to happen, and they don't even care. And it's right in front of our face. Everybody uses Instagram, like I said before, and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. You know, people just going along like it's all good. You know, like I said, eventually something gonna happen. Some little girl or something is gonna get taken off of there. Some little high school girl or something, or middle school girl or something, and something gonna happen. She gonna meet up with some dude on there, and they gonna find out her and all her little friends were caught up in some little sex ring or whatever, and then it's gonna be a big deal made about it. But ain't nobody gonna say nothing until something bad like that happens. I already know that. Y'all know how it go down. It's gonna be some major sex ring, and boom, everybody gonna go crazy. Oh man, I can't believe Instagram was letting this happen. And They gonna start looking at all the little other social media platforms and stuff as well too. You know, and like I said, it's crazy, man. This stuff how it's just put out here, normalized, like it's just all good. You know, I've seen girls. I mean, what's the one video, man? I don't even want to bring it up, man. I ain't gonna bring up that ratchet video, but you had the one ratchet video where the girls was dancing, and them girls had to be in like high school or something, and they was dancing, and they had the little Plan B pills in their mouth, and they was twerking at the same time. If you ain't seen that, man, go check. I don't even want to bring that up, man. That shit is cringe, man. But yeah, the girls are twerking, and they got a Plan B pill in their mouth, and they talking about some, all they need is a Plan B and some Hennessy or something. Like, wow. Yo, it's out of control, man. It's out of control. It's out of control, man. It's wild. It's real crazy. It's real crazy. You know, I had to speak on this, man. I know it's late. I had to get this one in. It was on my mind. I saw a few little articles about it today, and I was like, I got to speak on this. I saw the thing about the likes, but then I had to look up the prostitution stuff, because I know the prostitution is running wild. I've been knew that. You know what I mean? But this bring more clarity to the whole situation. You know, the whole, like I said, the rise of the rise of prostitution on Instagram. You know, it had to be talked about, man, for real. But man, that's it for me for the night, man. I don't want to hold y'all up, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. You know, make sure you hit my main page. It's a page you on right now, ManCodeTV. You know, this is where we chop it up. You know, all the fellas can chop it up. Females can come through as well, through the chat, come through and see what we're talking about. You can get the male perspective. You know, it's going to be unfiltered, and it's just going to be all man, you know. And I preach on my other videos I preach a lot of alpha male stuff, you know, stuff where guys can be men out here and, you know, and just be responsible men and carry themselves like men, you know, whether they dating or they just out here in the business world, you know, just carry yourself like a man, and you'll be respected by women and by other men, you know. Carry yourself like an alpha male out here. And that's what I preach on my videos. And, you know, just for also entertainment, I got the Thoughtland series. You got to check out Thoughtland. I got 3 episodes up right now. You know what I'm saying? You can see it right here, down here. You know, I got the first episode on the front page. You can check that out, and then check out the other 2 episodes. There's a lot of crazy stuff on there. You know, basically firsthand accounts by me. Different little dates I done went on, man, with a lot of these scandalous thoughts. You know, thotty girls, you know, doing crazy stuff out here. But also check out my other page, Rule Breakers. You know, that's my first page I created. Rule Breakers, you know, it's basically just a lot of current events, stuff like that. It's not specific to anything, just current events, what's going on out here in the world. It's nothing specific to anything that has no theme to the page. You know, it's like a current events. I've talked about R. Kelly getting arrested to, you know, where the little kid slapped. No, he didn't slap. I'm sorry. The little kid ain't slapped nobody. The little kid was cursing out his teacher, man. It's got all kind of little stuff, stories on there. So make sure you check out Rule Breakers. That's my first page. But yeah, that's going to be it for the night. Man, I appreciate y'all for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody, man, that came out, checked out the stream. And that's it, man. And we out. Peace.